Thinking about making a trip to the East Coast, we're shocked to see a travel advisory that for 6 hours today included Washington State. New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut announced that anyone coming there from 9 states, including Washington, would need to quarantine for 2 weeks upon arrival. KIRO 7's Lindsay Sheldon is at the live desk right now. And Lindsay, the governor says Washington should not be on that list.
Monique, he and health officials say that we were put on that list mistakenly, though it's not clear why. It's a list of states with high infection rates, and though we have seen an increase in cases with reopening, Washington Secretary of Health tells me we are nowhere near the numbers needed to qualify.
We've been informed that Washington State was erroneously included in a list of states where New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut would require travelers to quarantine. And so we've been told to expect that to be corrected shortly.
It was the first thing Governor Jay Inslee said today as he addressed the state. An important clarification after this announcement 6 hours ago.
A joint travel advisory. People coming in from states that have a high infection rate must quarantine for 14 days. As of today, the states that are above that level are Alabama, Arkansas, Arizona, Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina, Washington, Utah, Texas.
Here's that list again. It's unclear if any of the other states were added erroneously, but here's how New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut were calculating who was included. On a 7-day rolling average, any travelers from states with over 10 cases per 100,000 people, or 10% of the total population positive, would be subject to quarantine.
It was a bit of what?
Secretary of Health Jon Weisman said after they discovered Washington was on the list, they looked at the formula and compared numbers.
Folks were wanting to make sure we understood what the situation was and to make sure that they understood that the criteria they were looking at were not criteria that we were meeting.
But the state is seeing spikes in cases in eastern Washington, and Weisman says now is the time for the state's mask mandate.
We really need to get people to understand that wearing a face covering at this point in public really needs to be the norm from here on out during this pandemic.
And while the president appears optimistic about the country's current recovery,
we're doing so well after the plague. It's going away.
Dr. Anthony Fauci is more cautious.
I would say that we are still in the middle of a serious outbreak.
Our statewide face covering order applies if you are inside a public space or in line to enter it, seeking healthcare services, waiting for or riding public transportation, or outdoors and unable to social distance. It goes into effect on Friday. At the live desk, I'm Lindsay Sheldon, KIRO 7 News.